So I was on stream a couple of days ago and someone brought up the topic of GPU mining, and I haven't really talked about it too much on the channel other than one poll that I did. So that's kind of why I'm making this video in the first place. But from what I gather, a lot of people have opinions on the matter but don't really know too much about really what mining is and how it affects the hardware market. So I'm going to try my best to not play to a particular side on this video because above all I want this to be an informative piece, but it's kind of human nature to sometimes let our own biases shine through, even though it may be entirely unintentional. But the main thing I want to do in this video is just first off talk about what even is mining, why it's so big right now, and how it's going to affect the hardware market now and in the future. Now, before we get into this stuff, less than 10% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed to the channel. So if you do end up wanting to see more content like this, or you just want to see more from me in general, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to chat with the community, we have a channel Discord. It's a great place to sit and talk tech, or if you just need any sort of help with your tech questions. The link to it will be in the description. Now let's get into the video. So let's answer that first question on the list. What is crypto mining? In order for someone to send money from one crypto wallet to another, there needs to be some sort of number crunching involved to validate the transaction and make sure that everything is secure. Because cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are decentralized, meaning they don't have one company or group of people backing them, they have no way of funding the needed computing power in order to make sure that these transactions go through. They can't build these massive server rooms like Visa and Chase in order to make sure all of the right money is going to the right places, and this is where miners come in. Miners allow programs to run on their computers that validate transactions for these cryptocurrencies, while in return they collect a fee for their work. The more computing power you have, the more transactions you can validate, and the more cryptocurrency you collect. Now, there's a lot of different ways to mine a cryptocurrency. Each coin has its own method of how the mining algorithm works, and because of that, different mining methods are more profitable than others. Profitability is the name of the game when it comes to mining. You need to balance the amount of money you spend to buy the equipment, the power to keep it running, with the actual amount of money you are making from mining. Recently, application-specific integrated circuit miners, or more commonly known as ASIC miners, have become very popular. These processing machines are designed to mine one specific coin, and because of this, they are usually really good at it compared to any other method. But one famous coin known as Ethereum makes it a point to not use these ASIC miners. They have implemented various things in their mining services that intentionally bar some devices to mine their currency. The main method to mine Ethereum is on a graphics processing unit, aka a GPU. So for the longest time, a way a hobbyist miner kind of starts out is mining on a GPU. So most of the time it's because someone has a nice gaming PC and they want to make a little bit of money on the side when they're not using their system. GPUs are very good at mining because they can work on a lot of little tasks at the same time in a very fast manner, and this is known as parallel computing. The better the GPU you have, the more cores and memory it will have, therefore increasing its mining capabilities. Recently, Nvidia and AMD have came out with their new series of GPUs, which have way more performance than their previous lineups. So as you may guess, many GPU miners have spent thousands and thousands of dollars to get the new GPUs. Like I stated before, Ethereum tries to stay exclusively mined on GPUs, and because the value of Ethereum is shooting up like crazy, miners have been spending some crazy money to get their hands on these GPUs to increase their profits, and going as far as buying gaming laptops to just mine Ethereum. And this is kind of where the controversy starts. While GPUs are marketed for a gaming audience, more than just gamers want them. Miners are looking to increase their profit margins, while gamers just want to be able to play the newer games at next-gen frame rates. All this is causing a massive amount of scarcity in the GPU market, and it's causing the pricing of the parts to go up. Though I'll add that the scarcity of the parts isn't the only thing that's driving up the cost. If you want to hear more about what's going on with the hardware market in gaming PCs, make sure to click this card up above. This scarcity has revived the war between gamers and miners. Gamers are saying miners don't deserve the GPUs because it's not their intended market, while miners point to the fact that anyone can buy these products and it doesn't matter what they use them for. No side is in the right or the wrong. Everyone has their own reasoning, but I want people to take a look at something here real quick. Here are some numbers when it comes to GPU mining. An RTX 3070 makes about $6.27 a day when we take average United States energy pricing per kilowatt into account. That makes up to $188 a month. Normally RTX 3070s are going close to $650 to $700 if you get it from a retailer, though some RTX 3070s go for $800 plus, but let's just look at a normal pricing figure. So it's going to take about 3.5 to 4 months to make back your money if you're paying about $700 for a 3070. Now the market is at an all-time high, but even at that rate, it is still going to take a while in order for you to even start making money off of the GPU. If the market crashes the next day, these GPUs are just going to take longer and longer to make any money. Miners aren't getting instant profit when they buy these GPUs. At the very least, they're going to have their cards mined for a couple of months straight to even make $1 in profits. Now, if the market crashes, there is an upside for gamers. A lot of these GPUs will be panic sold on eBay, so some of these miners can recoup some losses. This will cause a lot of cheap cards to flood the used market, hopefully driving down the pricing of these cards. Right now, being an Ethereum miner is great. The time it takes to start making money is lower than it has been since 2018, and unlike ASIC miners, when you don't want to mine anymore or it becomes unprofitable, GPUs actually have some pretty good resale value. While things are great for GPU miners, it won't be for too much longer. Ethereum is transitioning to Ethereum 2.0 here in the coming years, which is going to introduce a new mining system. Right now, if you have a computer connected to the internet, you're able to mine Ethereum, but when they change it to the proof of stake model in Ethereum 2.0, you'll have to invest 32 Ethereum, about $55,000 USD, in order to start running these validation systems, which will functionally still act like a miner, except you're using more total system resources rather than just the GPU. Now, there are a lot of rules and penalties to running a validation system, and the result of breaking any of these rules can result in your initial Ethereum investment being cut in half for each infraction. One of the largest is that your system must be online and working, validating transactions 99% of the time, and any deviation will cause that 32 Ethereum or whatever remaining balance to be cut in half. The main reasoning for this change is to help reduce the cost for people who send money from one account to another on the Ethereum network, known as gas fees, and to reduce the amount of power being used across the world to run these mining systems. This new implementation of Ethereum basically ends Ethereum mining for anyone who doesn't have a consistent and stable internet connection, who just wants to mine on their gaming rig, or for people who just don't want to spend the $50K just to be allowed to mine. So by the time this is implemented, there will be most likely a huge GPU sell-off and reduced GPU interest for miners. Now, this doesn't mean that GPU mining will die, because if some other coin comes along and is still profitable for mining on a GPU, this entire thing will just happen again. Now again, I don't look at any of this as good or bad. Everything is changing in the hardware and the crypto landscape, so it's not worth getting mad that you can't find a GPU, or that you just started crypto mining and you won't be able to mine once Ethereum 2.0 comes out. Everyone is having their ups and downs in this industry, and there are two sides to each coin. While miners are having a really good time right now, at some point profitability will go down, and gamers will love being able to buy all these high-end GPUs off the used market for a fraction of the price. So that's the end of the video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have any tech questions or you want to help people with their tech questions, make sure to join our channel Discord linked in the description. So again, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace.